So Spank the Monkey won the rock, paper, scissors and opened with...
Oh man, the old
Smoke
Gear Freed
Grenade on
Smoke
Gear
Grenade,
Freed.
the classic. So... Oh, and Dust Shoot. So I was gonna say, who do you got? Who do you think's gonna win this match? But obviously, seeing how this one started, you know, might sway your opinion. Because I was gonna say I think siwski's gonna take it, but given that, you know, Smoke Grenade, Dust Shoot, I'm not quite so sure.
Yeah,
anymore.
and we know what is Siwski's cards is a dead snatch deal right now too.
Oh, okay. You saw it? Because I hadn't gotten there yet. So
it was the only thing that got flashed to me just now, so I don't know the other 3 cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it turns out that, one of the cool things about Gear Freed is it is immune to Snatch Steal, as it so turns out.
Man, is he gonna break here or attack? Like, you gotta assume it's Blast with Chain face down, right?
It could be anything. I mean, just because your opponent
But
opened Gear Freed doesn't mean they also have Blast's Chain.
No,
Okay.
but he chopped Dust Shoot at the Magician Fade, so...
Yeah, oh, sure, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, personally, like, if my opponent let the breaker go, oh man, that'd be a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. I mean, you know, doesn't matter anymore because it's got ringed. But yeah, I mean,
it's like I gotta get
siwski, I mean, game 1, I think he's gonna have a pretty hard time here. But I think like post board, I mean, I don't know what his side deck is. You know, maybe he didn't side as much for aggro because he didn't think he'd see much of it or something. But assuming he's got a good side, you know, I could see him taking it down.
If I was entering this tournament, I would have been mostly preparing for chaos.
And yeah, Monkey's just getting another Gear Freed here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I guess maybe he knew that his opponent had Sakuretsu, so it's just like, well, you know, either way, I'm still gonna have a Gear Freed.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, you know, with that ring, he's already down to 4,600. So.
Right. What are you gonna do? Grab maybe a Don there when you think you already know he has Saku? So you're right. Gear Freed makes sense. Man, this merchant set maybe.
Yeah, it looks like
Warrior Lady?
In loser side, the duelist known as Jordan Shapiro, aka I was banned on DN, he just lost to Wowa, which I think he's kind of a newer player. We're not too familiar with him.
Yeah, he joined today.
Yeah, so Wowa, he's in loser semis. Pretty good run for, you know, first time.
I very much enjoyed the pace of this tournament today.
Oh man, he's got Nobleman across out here. Yeah, I mean, of course I told people the tournament would last 7 to 9 hours, but I'd rather say that and, like, be wrong and it actually lasts less time than the other way around, where people just have to, like, leave in the middle because they're like, oh, I didn't know it would last this long.
Yeah, that's definitely ruins the viewing experience, too.
Well, I mean, it ruins the experience mostly for the people in the tournament. So yeah, I try to be pretty conservative, you know, with my estimates.
Alright, well, graceful here. Open up your options. You could have a heavy, and the thing is, like,
yeah, well, I mean, just for Sinister, that's a pretty good one.
Kept the snatch.
I mean, it depends on what the rest of his hand is, though. I mean, he might just have a bunch of garbage.
Still's the snatch still for sure. Blast with Chain on the Magician.
How's it going, fellas?
Is that MMF here?
Yeah,
that looks like it is. Yeah, I mean, right now we're watching winners finals between siwski and Spank the Monkey. I don't think it would have been my picks to be, like, you know, the winners finals match, but at the same time, I don't think anyone's surprised to see them there either, right? I mean, both these players have, like, a pretty long track record of doing well online in GOAT format.
Wow, so he didn't go for an Exiled here.
Yeah, I feel about the same.
Yeah, or like a Mystic Swordsman if he plays it.
Ooh, I mean, he had 2 Sukis off that graceful.
Yeah. So, I think from Spank the Monkey's, like, in his prior deck lists, I don't think he played either, like, Exiled Force or Mystic Swordsman level 2, because he was playing, like, King Tiger Wangu and didn't want, like, the... Personally, I would still play Exiled, even in a deck with King Tiger Wangu, but not his thing, I guess.
So the reason that he keeps grabbing gear
Yeah, I
feeds
think
too
he
with the
usually sided
rotos.
or he used to side those in at least.
He's grabbing the gear feeds with the rotos to keep that snatch steal dead.
Oh, right. Oh, you're right, because he still has Snatch Steal. Okay. Yeah. There you go. You know, stuff that I wasn't thinking about. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, Spank the Monkey's played it pretty well, I think.
I think
Oh
he is
my
actually.
god.
Ooh,
And
I think
Delinquent
Spank
Duo.
wins this.
What a master, this guy.
I think he's pilots the deck really well.
Yeah, I don't think it's like impossible for siwski to come back from this, but
Well, I mean, yeah, you can
It would
just
be
he can just
surprising.
meta a gear, you know, meta Thousand Eyes, take a gear freed. Oh,
yeah,
or
yeah,
this.
PLS. I
Summon
feel
the
like
big
this
boy.
is solid though.
Yeah,
Okay.
this could be a game breaker. I don't think he plays a ton of Blast with Chains either, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Plus, like,
In
he used to
previous
think that
tournaments.
Blast the Chain was, like, way better than it actually was, you know, as we've discussed,
Right,
like, 1,000
trying
times in the
to-
past.
Chain it to things. and-
Yeah, so because of that, like, maybe he's cut them now. I mean, I'm not sure.
Right.
Oh. That's why Blackluster Soldier is a best monster in the format. Single-handedly turning the tide. Smashing ground.
That'll do it.
The get out of here card.
You guys should look at the conversation going on in tournaments. I'm memeing on these guys.
I think you mean Goatbot's memeing on them.
Yeah, sorry. See, yeah, this is one of those games where, you know, it's gonna be all about if Spec the Monkey can do this 200 damage here or not.
Mm-hmm.
Is his ring gone? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he rang very early. I don't think he plays a ton of monsters in that deck either.
siwski is thinking, no way in hell is he gonna flip this Serpent up to do 300.
He could have books. I don't even know if you sack for an
This
air
looks
knight
like
right
TK Griffs and Morp are about to play.
More in losers, right? Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah, because Leo Void just lost.
So the
And then
Kaiku's are doing work.
is waiting in loser semis for the winner of the.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be Swiski's tournament.
Maybe. I mean, it's interesting because this is another one of those tournaments where, like, we got two aggro decks that made it pretty far. That was what happened in, you know, the FLC, too.
Okay.
Ooh, wow, no real back rows.
Yeah, I guess not. Because you realize, too, like, I don't know if he had Goat Set, but, like, if he did, like, you know, oftentimes you want to just draw phase it.
Mhm,
know.
mhm.
That's something that, like, people who are experienced in the matchup know. That just...
Yeah, especially when you're like about to die. Like if you have a lot of life points and you can afford to like sit on the goat to maybe try to get some value out of it. Sometimes you can do that, but there he.
Even
definitely
then,
wanted to-
there's not
go.
many situations where you don't want to just flip that sucker over.
Yeah, I mean, I I personally, again, I'm risk averse. I'm scared to death of King Tiger Wangu most of the time. So, if I know my opponent's playing it, I'm gonna flip that goats ASAP.
Because even early game, like you don't want to have scapegoats set. They summon a Wangu, and then you draw another scapegoat. Ooh, it's just glitched out on me.
So yeah, I said like in game one, I was like, yeah, siwski, might lose game one, but I think he's got a better shot post board. Like, Go Control is gonna have like a lot more stuff that they can side in against the aggro deck than the other way around. So.
Right, I mean,
matchup
the
definitely gets
aggro deck.
better for Goat after sideboard, assuming both people do side decks.
Yeah,
Well, that's the big strength of.
yeah, I'm not sure
Go
what
format,
Monkey
right?
sides in, if anything. Like, I think maybe at one point he was like maining only 2 tigers and then sided in the third, but I don't know if that's like still the case or not. So he's discarding a Saku and a tiger.
Winning the die roll is pretty big for this matchup too.
I don't think so. Not as much as you might think. I mean, I guess you're right. When you're playing the gear-free deck, you want to be able to like smoke grenade them before they do anything. So yeah, I guess you're right. If you're on the gear-free version, it matters a little more. So it's kind of interesting that like Spank the Monkey discards a monster and then like doesn't summon any. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think he discarded the King Tiger?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Doesn't that seem like a bit strange to you?
Yeah, like maybe you're keeping a pair of
Yeah, it
solemns.
almost seems like it could be a misplay. I mean, I feel like he's. I
And
mean,
like
I don't know.
and Tiger's pretty good against Go Control too. It's not like at first when he discarded the Tiger, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he has like multiple
The second
Tigers
one.
and he's like discarding one.
Yeah,
Either
that's
that or
pretty
he's about to
strong.
summon Gear Free and do like the combo with like a bunch of smoke grenades or something.
Yeah, but he could have done that last turn,
Right.
Well, there's a Tiger. And then it's a question of which monster he attacks. Yeah, it just wants to go for the damage. That's what I would do too.
Maybe he has call.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, actually. It's kind of
Maybe
cool to
not.
like, if you had like a call set and your opponent like metas something, you could chain call to the meta, and then kill their. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing goes with goats too.
Yeah, you're right. That's also true.
It reminds me of a few years back in current format where you could call the Haunted for Thunder King and make something funny happen to their potted duet.
Yeah, it seems like I think Monkey's pretty far behind in this game because he just hasn't done enough. You know what I mean? It's like I kind of like to say that like if you're the aggro deck and like you haven't won by like the first 5 turns or something, not like won in a literal sense, like you've reduced their life points to 0. But if you
Siwski
haven't,
just built.
Siwski's so great at milling monsters off this version.
Oh my god.
Yeah, MMF, you like
Jesus.
missed like just the actual like most ridiculous game with
No,
Siwski.
I think I saw that part of the TK Griffiths game where he mills he mills himself to less in deck than TK had, and he milled like his last faith and his BLS. Right?
Yeah, and then like attacks into like a cyber jar.
Cyber jar with one, so to
But
put
then
him in
TK
one in deck.
Griffs, he gets a Dekochi off the cyber jar, but he sets the Dekochi instead of summoning the Dekochi.
With
and then
4
drawing-
monsters total.
Yeah, and then drawing a card off the Dekochi makes him lose the game.
Okay, that part I missed. That's
It was.
hilarious.
That's definitely like if we're making like a highlights reel, that is
Yeah.
like definitely in there.
Yeah, that's like.
So, if he had summoned that King Tiger turn 1, would
Yeah.
it even be off the field? I guess from this skill deck?
Yeah, I feel
Maybe, I don't know.
I think Spank the Monkey lost a lot here by I mean, he spent a bunch of turns not normal summoning. Like,
yeah,
this is like
not
his
really
fifth
doing
or sixth
anything.
turn.
Yeah, like you don't want to give the goat control deck time to sort of like set up their defenses.
Right.
Skill Darks are
Like,
gonna be
this
real
is
good
like
in this
sixth turn
matchup.
or something, and he's only played two monsters.
So I mean, I know we're not able to watch 2 matches at once, but I know in losers quarterfinals we've got TK Griffs versus Morp. Who do you think's gonna win that one? Morp is playing some sort of anti-meta deck with Kaiku's mains, but I'm still not sure if that's like good enough against like a well-constructed Chaos deck, you know?
I feel like Morp's deck has the edge. He's certainly going to have a game 1 edge. Like, I don't feel like the Chaos deck can do a lot when it's just like getting smothered with all these Blade 9 Kaiku attacks.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
gonna
know.
depend.
I
Because
guess I'm gonna disagree with you guys. I think, to me, it's like if I had been able to figure out an anti-meta deck that consistently beat Chaos, I would be playing it. So I just don't have a lot of faith in like the Kaiku deck or whatever, because
I think that deck's an edge, and I think that TK, he's got to tighten up his game more than the last one we
yeah,
watched.
I mean TK, he's been playing uncharacteristically bad, but even
That
if
third game, seriously, he played.
But like, even if I don't know, if he's playing well, I think he'll be able to beat Morp, because I think Chaos usually is able to beat the deck that's just a bunch of beat sticks, even if 3 of those beat sticks are Kaikus. From my experience, at least. Maybe I'm just better at like the Chaos versus aggro matchup than most people.
Alright, he's gonna summon Tiger, and then play Snatch Steal.
That'd be good. What are the odds that
Sparky
he's
wins
dead?
with this tribe, that's really funny. I don't think there's any chance he wins. with this.
You never know. You never know. But yeah, I was gonna say, you know, probably won't win with the tribe, but it was worth going for, right? I mean, better to give yourself like a 10% chance to win than a 0% chance.
Yeah,
Gotta go for it.
we'll get the meta here, and
I feel like siwski has.
Yeah,
just
I mean, that's his game.
win. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're on to game 3, and now it's like kind of the scenario where siwski has like the sideboarding edge, where like, you know, his deck has more to side in than spankthemonkey, but spankthemonkey has the edge of, well, he gets to go first in game 3, so he can like smoke grenade some of those, you know, juicy sideboard cards away.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
smoke grenade does shoot. He's gonna. Chances are he's gonna see siwski's hand at least once.
I feel like he's gonna open with a duo as well.
Yeah, and, you know, just being able to go first and just someone like a King Tiger and say go is like kind of nice too, because there's only so many things they can do about it.
And the fact that you could put 2 monsters on the board by the second turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, going second against aggro is just.
Well, I mean, it's fine if you're playing like a deck that has things that can do stuff versus it. The thing is like, so many goat control players just like don't really side a whole lot versus aggro, and then they like act like, oh, it's such a hard matchup. It's like, no, just, you know,
side more than 2
you do like
cards,
Siwski and
yeah.
putting these skill darks in.
And I mean, I still think that like just main deck Gravekeeper Spies is just a good choice right now, because they won't expect it game 1, and obviously then it frees up sideboard space. And you know, it's good against more than just aggro decks too. I mean, I just don't like goat control a whole lot, like as a deck to play myself, but like if someone forced me to play goat control for the rest of my life, probably have spies in it.
So Siwski either went in up to 2 or 3 of the skill darks.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. He did play Skill Dark.
He played 2 last game.
Yeah.
That's pretty good against this matchup.
I don't know. I'm not as big on it as most people are. Problem is like they're keeping in most of like their Sakuratsus and stuff, and to me it's like I'd rather just play the defensive game than try to out aggro the aggro deck, but that's just me. Oh
But
my
I mean,
god.
you could just summon
draw
the
6
skill dark
paths.
and leave it in attack mode
Jesus
too.
Christ.
He passed Holt. I'm guessing he desperately needs a Cure Freed in his hand then.
Maybe, who knows?
Because what other cards are dead in that deck
Yeah, I don't know.
besides the smoke
I mean, it
grenades?
could just be like a lot of reactive things like Blade Knight or something. Or like, you know what I mean? It could just be like a bunch of Blade Knights and Azura Priests.
Yeah, Noblemans and...
Yeah. Of course, Skill Dark looks really good here. When your opponent just draws passes and then you just get someone attack for 19. So Mr. Clamp Pearl, this is winners finals. It's a double elimination tournament.
You have not seen a Blast with Chain yet. Maybe you did cut it. I think I would probably cut it out of this deck.
Yeah, I don't really like Blast with Chain. If I play this deck, I just go for the full meme and just run
like
like Dust Shoots, Mind Crush, and Smoke Grenade.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's how I've always thought it.
It's like a crappy Progeki break.
Clamp Pearl, siwski is running Goat Control. And
Skill Dark's such a cool looking card.
Yeah.
Wow, no dust shoot.
Yeah, Clamp Pearl, the Skill Dark is a side deck card. He decided in because it has high attack and decent defense.
I think he mains one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he had it in the Chaos matchup.
I must not be paying attention. Yeah, I don't know if I like that in the main deck. I would probably even, I know I like bag on Azura Priest, or not Azura Priest, Abyss Soldier a lot, but I would even rather have Abyss Soldier in my Goat Control deck than Skill Dark. Yeah, Clamp Pearl, if you're new to Goat, just check out like goatformat.com. We've got like all the rules there, all the decks, all the popular decks at least. You can obviously build your own. And if you like join our Discord, then people there will help you too. But yeah, it looks like siwski is just thinking real hard about which card he's gonna break. I mean, really, it's just random, right? Because he said all 5 at the same time. It's not like any particular one is more likely to be good than another. Solemn definitely a good one to hit though. Can't get much better than that.
Would you guys have Solemn the Breaker? Ooh, never mind.
I mean, I guess not there since you have Mirror Force, but...
Right. That answered that for me.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you're spankthemonkey, you're probably still kind of disappointed that, like, he hit the Solemn. I mean, better hitting the Solemn than hitting the Mirror Force, but...
Force,
yeah.
Tribute?
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, we have seen him side in Mobius. I don't know, like, if I like it against Goat Control, because, like, a lot of other stuff is chainable. But, I mean, it might do work here.
I think he's siding it in with the expectation that siwski and most of his other aggro opponents are going to have Decree. But I agree, it's a lot of the time something like this happens where like one of the two backers.
Yeah, I mean, at least he got a Saku though. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
you get a Saku
in a good spot here now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're monkey here, I think you're feeling pretty good about this spot. Especially depending on what you have to protect your Mobius.
My guess is a Solemn.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
one
this...
Solemn's already gone, so I don't think it's really guaranteed that he has another one, or even likely.
I don't think you set 5 with only one Solemn.
Well, we're about to find out, yeah.
Oh!
Okay, so yeah, he really wants to keep that other card, I guess.
Well,
Because obviously he could have just
the
let the
threat of
heavy
a
go
Suki,
through, and then it'd be like a 2-for-2 trade.
you don't want to get Suki'd right there either, though.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen. A Thousand Eyes.
Oh
And yeah,
man, and he
Compulse
has
is
a
the last
Compulse. What a sicko.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, I was thinking it might be like a Saku, and maybe he's thinking, oh, I want to keep the Saku to protect from Tsukiyomi. But it was
Right,
just
yeah.
actually...
It was either an out to Tsukiyomi or an out to
Yeah, this is... If you're Siwski here, you're in a pretty hard spot. I mean, you do have a light and a dark in your grave, though.
As he proved before.
Yeah,
One
it's
does.
proved before.
He's got like one draw phase to get... Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, he's just doing it here because he doesn't want to get it, like, end phase MST'd.
Right.
And then, like, if your opponent draws Tiger, then, like, you get to get it through before the Tiger, I guess. Oh, no, he's just creeping.
Oh, and he can
even
get this
better.
on fast.
Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Because obviously he knows his opponent has a Zura. So yeah, he just gets to take the Mobius, attack the Goat. I mean, you lose... Oh,
Ooh.
man!
Oh!
So now he just gets to Azura, kill the whole board, and just in case, you know, not that it matters, Spank the Monkey, you know, has a Goat to block a hit just in case he needs
Yeah.
it. So yeah, Suzuki's at 15, the Azura's 17. He's got to draw something here.
Gotta be BLS, I think.
Mobius has 1,000 defense, Clamp Pearl. Alright, let's see what that monster is. What if it's
Faith ain't gonna help
Legendary
him.
Jujitsu Master? Okay, it's not. I mean, Mirror Force, though, that's good.
That's a good one.
You can't complain about that.
That's a turn.
Yeah, it's a turn.
Unless another Mobius comes down.
Oh, what if that's the last card in his hand? Fucking Moby.
Oh, we're about to find out. If he has Mobius, I think he's probably going to play it. I was going to say, you think there's any chance he does something weird like summon a Zura Priest, switch Tiger to defense and attack?
I thought
Yeah, I was
about
about
that
to-
too.
Um,
No, this is better.
just make more sense.
I don't know, because what can Suzuki really do about a defense mode Tiger, right? Does he have anything that just randomly attacks over it other than exactly another skill dark?
Warrior Lady,
Okay, fine.
BLS.
Well, I mean, BLS, you're just kind of boned anyways.
Alright.
Man,
Thank the Monkey does it again.
I'm surprised. Like, after Monkey just drew 6 and passed, I'm like, okay, this game's over.
Right.
But yeah, that was a really interesting game. Like, just the back and forth there. Like, watching the aggro versus the goat control, like, it can be a pretty fun match to watch.